God damn it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Sportsman Series Championship race. I'm Lee Dark, and I'm with my co-host Josh Aldridge, as always. Josh, we're watching Jeremy Stellhorn because he was fastest in practice.
Yeah, I mean, he laid down a fast lap. But we've said it time and time again, the fastest lap in practice does not necessarily translate to a good start or a good finish.
No, it does not, Josh. And I think another thing we should talk about here real quick while we got time, while they're laying down qualifying laps, is the fact that this is it. This is the last race for these trucks.
Yeah, this is after this race, they race off into the sunset. You know, it's kind of a bittersweet moment.
Right now, Brett Rainier holds pole, Josh. And one more time around, it looks like no one was able to beat that last time of theirs. I didn't see anyone move on the board. Bruno and Jeremy Stellhorn seem to be about even there. Pretty decent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly where we're going to go. Brett Rainier on the pole. All right, let me go ahead and run the order for you. Sitting on the pole is the 88 of Brett Rainier. And then we got the 002 of Brandon Cook. Then we got the 43 of Blaze. Next to the 007 of Jackson Beauregard. Then we got the 99 of Chris Michaels. Next to the 15 of Triple C. Then we got the 710 of Chronics High. Next to the 14 of Tyler Ferguson. Then we got the 93 of Chris Gamble. Next to the 11 of Jack Bad. Then we got the 57 of Bruno. Next to the 59 of Jeremy Stellhorn. Got the 98 of Brad Miller. Next to the 19 of Chris Chaos. Got the 722 of Corey Gamble. Next to the 001 of Mike Storm. We got the 01 of Dylan Wagner. Next to the 16 of Christopher Rich. Got the 60 of Summer Rain. Next to the 5 of Aaron Aldrich. Got the 7 of Caden Gamble. Next to the 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. We got the 95 of Brett Aldridge. Next to the 17 of Sophie Raydog. Got the 420 of Zane High. Next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. We got the 22 of Billy Raydog. Next to the 65 of Taylor Berger. Got the 18 of Austin Kiesler. Next to the 56 of Mikey Henderson. Well. It's the final sportsman race, championship race. They've wiped the points. Whoever wins this is going to walk away the champion. A lot on the line here, Josh.
A lot on the line and just a bold move, I might say, saying that the win of this race will be the crown of champion. You know, something you just don't see in other sporting events, racing events. It's just something new, you know.
It was voted on by the FMRA panel, and it came out with a clear-cut choice. Hey, it's the last race. Let's cut it. Let's let him out. We got a .88 mile track here. Anyone could walk away victorious.
I guess you can say, in a way, the gloves are off.
The gloves are off. Indeed. Tomorrow, Grand Stock race, not a championship race because the Dash and the Grand Stock continue. This is the only race, or the only series, that's being ended just due to the lack of funding for this truck series. .43 of Blaze being up here. Blaze is actually going to lose out on not being in any series, but the FMRA is granting him with a grand stock car due to the fact that, you know, he's losing his truck. And I don't know if he's going to start tomorrow. No, I just got word he is not starting tomorrow, but maybe by the next race they'll have that put together, Josh.
Maybe so. You know, I mean, I would like to see him back behind the wheel because, you know, any of these drivers out here today, I don't want them to lose the opportunity to be back behind the wheel.
Now, I hope if anyone is losing a ride, they speak up if they're not going to be at any series. So far, all I know is Blaze is the only one that was going to be hindered by this, and the FMRA took care of him.
That's great on their hand.
Now, one person, or I guess one team that might not be happy about that is going to be G.A.M.E Motorsports. This is going to put Blaze back in the Grand Stock Division with his arch nemesis.
Well, as I've heard it once said, G.A.M.E Motorsports can just have to take it with water.
I'll bring the cup. Right now, I think the only other people this really hurts, Brad Miller. I mean, Brad Miller, Michaels Miller Racing, although Michaels came in at the back end of it, Brad really worked hard to get that team back to what it is, repurchased them trucks, got them back in this division, and then now just all of that wasted.
Oh, that, yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, just how the ball bounces and the cookie crumbles, you know. I mean, that's how it's part of it. You take a gamble, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes you lose.
That's definitely the case. We got a good chunk of trucks here to try to make this happen. We're going to see, once that flag drops, where this one's going to end up. Now, as we've seen in the SK series, that top line did not work. There was no, the only line was the bottom. We've seen this at the last track we were at. So really it comes down to just who can hold that bottom line. Dash series yesterday, it was Austin Keesley.
It was Austin. I mean, he held it. He held down that bottom line and did not let it go. I mean, would not let it go at all.
Snap-on Racing there to the outside. Triple C and the 14. Tyler Ferguson up here towards the front, which has not been the normal for them. We'll see how this pans out. Oh, wow.
That top line, look at it.
Brandon Cook just pulled away on that top.
That top line is working today.
You got Brandon Cook in the 002, Jackson Beauregard in the 007, and Snap-on Racing is now pulled to the lead here. Chris Michaels making his way forward, Blaze behind him. The 88 still trying to hold that inside. Any comments, Josh? Side by side. Go ahead.
I have no comments. My mouth is to the floor right now looking at this.
Side-by-side racing for the lead is Snap-on.
Beautiful.
Brandon Cook trying to figure out how to run that bottom line, but he's just not going to be able to take it away from Chris Chaos, who took the high line. 99 Chris Michaels is coming. Brandon Cook's going to go low, passing. Blaze working his way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a good chunk of a way to go. We are 6 laps into a 100-lap race.
Yeah, we decided to make this race special today and make it a 100-lapper.
100 laps at Iowa Speedway, and we're going to find out who can make it, who's not going to make it. Right now, Chris Michaels trying to pass Jackson Beauregard on the outside, and I think he's going to. Now Chris Michaels just needs to get around Brandon Cook if he can catch him.
Well, they got multiple groups here today. Passing them may come easier, but you gotta catch them first.
The 88 who started on the pole has fallen in front of the 14. They've dropped back quite a bit. The 15 is back even further. Brad Miller trying to make his way forward. Blaze gets around Jackson Beauregard as well. Here comes the 59. Jeremy Stellhorn in that 59.
Seem they've been sorted out for a little bit and content where they're running at the moment, but that's going to change.
Right now, Chris Michaels is doing his best to try to catch Brandon Cook. He cannot. Blaze is trying to hold on to third place, but he's got Jackson Beauregard fighting on his inside. We got the 59 of Jeremy Stellhorn, along with Chris Gamble trying to make his way to the front here. But none of them seem to have a Toyota as fast as Brandon Cook. And then another question, Josh, is if we see pit stops, which I think we should, if we see pit stops, how is Brandon Cook and Snap-on? They've had a real struggle on pit road.
Well, that's going to be interesting to see what happens and see if they got these struggles worked out, especially for the last race. As I say time and time again, there's only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out, indeed. Brandon Cook, still your leader. Chris Michaels trying to hold on to second. Blaze third. Jackson Beauregard's fallen back quite a bit as Chris Gamble has made his way up into, that's not right, fourth place. Tyler Ferguson and Triple C drifting even further back. Is Chris Michaels gaining? That's the question. We're at a 1.014, and we come across the line to a 1.052. He's losing. Well, we're 19 laps in, Josh.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go. Yeah, he's gaining considerable ground. That lead is growing.
Growing tremendously. Michaels seems to be falling off more and more as this continues. And right now, I don't see anyone moving up through this pack that's going to be able to do anything about it.
But a lot can change in the laps we have left.
Laps we have left, if pit road becomes a factor, like I said, Snap-on has had multiple mistakes on pit road. And just still. Oh, Michaels gained a little bit in these last couple laps.
Maybe he's found something. He's found something that works.
Even more. Michael's trying to reel this in side by side. His third, Jeremy Stalehorn in Blaze. Michael's down under. A second behind. In that car, I bet he can just feel him getting closer.
Oh, yeah, he senses it and he can see it. And, you know, that's just driving that intensity to 11 so he can, you know, gain on him.
Did not gain very much that time. and he lost momentum that lap. Blaze in third place, making his way. "31 laps in, Josh." Snap-on Racing Brandon Cook has been the talk of this race. What could a championship do for Brandon Cook? Well, he's got a small team that's currently in the Dash Series, and you know the funds of winning a championship could very much put him into a great setup for eventually getting a grand stock car, and also for winning, he'll get a second SK modified for the Dash Series, or he can get the money's worth of that car.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Michaels is gaining again, but we'll see if Brandon Cook can shake him soon. Michaels staying on Brandon Cook like white on rice. Gained by a very small margin, 1/100th of a second.
Hey, a gain is a gain.
If Brandon Cook wants to make anything of this, he's going to need to make it a lot more, because any mistake now and Chris Michaels is there. And a big gain that time, bud.
Oh.
Michaels is now, I believe, caught his draft, and he is reeling him in.
I just heard over the audio, over his radio, he's saying, "Hey, kitty, 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 kitty."
And look at that. I mean, I don't even got to tell you the gap. It has shrunk significantly one more time. Chris Michaels is doing his best here to catch the 002. And, I mean, another team that could really use this win.
Yeah. Again, if you're just tuning in, a win here wins you the championship. We threw the points out the window, win the race, win the championship.
Yes, sir. This is the championship race. The winner gets the championship. I think it just makes sense.
Yeah.
I think right now someone who thinks it don't make sense is Brandon Cook, because he's led most of this race, and right now in his rear view, getting bigger is that yellow missile, that Sunoco 99. Josh, did you hear that Snap-on is looking to sell their race team?
I heard the rumors. I ain't had time to look into them, but I did in fact hear about it.
They're looking to not be a part of the FMRA as a team anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Brandon
He was
Cook.
looking.
Brandon Cook's feeling it. The pressure's on. Go.
Yeah, I was about to say this is a two-man race because I can't even see third in the picture right now. I mean, look at the lead. Yeah, this is a two-man race.
He's there. Can he pass him on the low side? They're side by side coming out turns 1 and 2.
Oh, he just didn't have enough.
He's got to go high. I think he knows it. Brandon Cook not going to give up
It
that
goes
high line.
again.
Oh, man.
It forces him up high.
Oh, jeez.
He got it.
Wow. Michaels, now your leader. Your FMW world champion out there in the 99 Sunoco and currently leading, but Brandon Cook not giving up. Or maybe he did.
He may be gathering his thoughts, regrouping, and getting another plan, another strategy because this one isn't working.
45 laps in. After leading most of the race, Brandon Cook has fallen to second. Michaels has taken the lead. Brandon Cook is coming back. It's been battles of the Toyota this race.
This track has, I mean, you know, today is definitely a Toyota friendly track.
.48 laps into this 100-lap race. We've almost reached our halfway mark. Brandon Cook was your leader for a majority of this race. Chris Michaels took the lead, and now they've not gone too far away from each other since then.
They haven't. I mean, you know, that lead is still in his grasp, you know, I mean, and, you know, we still got, what, halfway? We reached just about the halfway point. We still going to see a lot of racing.
Now, I don't know about fuel tanks, but what about tires?
Good question.
Will tires make it these full 100 laps?
They've made it this far.
Look at that gap.
What gap?
It's kind of my point. Brandon Cook reeling him in here. And this is where Michaels is going to have to play defensive. Brandon Cook has adapted to Michaels' line, and now you're starting to see him get that speed again. Jackson Beauregard out of nowhere is starting to catch him. Brandon Cook looked low on Michaels. Michaels blocked it. Michaels lost it a little bit. Brandon Cook takes the lead. Brandon Cook really wants to win this. as I'm sure everyone does. But right now, he's the one that could lose it. "46 laps remaining."
Hey, and those other drivers, they're placing on back. They're catching them.
They are catching them. I don't know exactly what the ratio is. It seems like Jackson Beauregard and Chris Gamble are catching. Don't know if they have anything beyond that, but they are getting up here.
They got pit stopped.
It looks like you're right.
And a battle for the lead.
You know, this is what third and fourth wants to see. Or sorry, third and fourth, yeah. Third and fourth wants to see. They want to see that side by side while they're trying to catch up.
Now, just how long can these leaders go before they have to hit pit road?
That's a good question. Michael's checked up real hard there. We got cars going laps down. Austin Keesler went 2 laps down. Zane Hyde 2 laps down. Corey Gamble 2 laps down. Brett Rainier 1 lap down. Tyler Ferguson 1 lap down. Currently, it's Brandon Cook. He's going to get passed by Corey Gamble. Corey Gamble going to get 1 of his 2 laps back. Zane Hyde trying to get in the mix. Trying to get his lap back. And here is third and fourth. Chris Michaels able to get around. They are staying out, Josh.
Makes me wonder if these were scheduled pit stops.
I don't know, but right now Chris Michaels is your leader, and he is pulling away. 64 laps in. Michaels is pushing it. If they needed a pit stop, he is going as far as he can. Zane High going to finally try to get one of his laps back here. He's on the outside. Pit stops. Chris Gamble stays out. Chris Gamble goes to pit road. Jack Bad to pit road. Stalehorn to pit road. Taylor Berger going to stay out, Josh.
Now these drivers that's already made their pit stops, they should be good. For now, they may have to make another pit stop. I don't know. But what's they going to have to do for the rest of the field?
I'm just waiting to see how she shakes and bakes. As Taylor goes to pit road. Trey, Billy Ray Dog. Look, oh, the 14 big scrape on the side, Josh.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think those were not mandatory pit stops. They had a little scuff up. Because he was one of the ones that made a pit stop.
Well, I have a hard time trying to figure out who's the leader right now. They're going to have to run a couple laps. We've got a lot of cars one lap down. Caden Gamble goes to pit road.
Oh, that is a nasty scrape.
Hey, it does not look good, and it's on the inside of the car. Right now, Christopher Rich is your leader. Maybe. It says Caden Gamble, but Caden went to pit road, and I'm pretty sure he got passed. We're about to see right now. Nope. Yeah, Christopher Rich. So Christopher Rich is your leader. Who him and Brad just touched there. Now, has Rich already been to pit road? I do not know. Oh, Rich gets way high. It's kind of in the marbles a little bit.
I'm beginning to think he hasn't made his pit stop. Losing it that bad with 26 to go.
Well, he didn't go to pit road. And again, Brandon Cook, look how far back he is for Chris Michaels off pit road. I mean, 7th place, Chris Michaels currently 3rd. Just Snap-on Racing, pit road has not been their strong suit, Josh.
No, it definitely has been their Achilles heel, you know.
And there he is right there, Chris Michaels by Tyler Ferguson right now.
He's passing.
He is fast.
He has the truck to beat, that is for sure.
Michaels Miller Racing have put a lot into this team, really trying to make it into something and to secure a championship or even the top 3, because only top 3 pays for the championship as far as championships go. Man, just trying to get up there, but Rich right now able to hold his own, and Tyler Ferguson there is in position as well, trying to hold on to it. Rich Money Racing trying to secure a championship here. Chris Michaels, though, is looking to take that away from him. And, I mean, I really hope what happens in a wrestling ring don't happen here, because these two do not like each other.
Let's hope they can keep their beef inside the ring, and keep it professional here.
21 laps left. Rich is your leader. Michaels is gaining. Is Christopher Rich going to win his first championship? For Rich Money Racing. And in the Sportsman Series as champion, or is Michaels going to take that away? Or is Tyler Ferguson going to wait until they're both fighting each other and steal it from both of them?
Those are great, valuable questions, and I can't answer none of them.
Here we go. We are down under 20 laps. And Rich is still your leader.
Look like he got a little wobbly coming down to the back stretch.
But he is pulling away from Michaels and Tyler Ferguson. Rich better hope the Pritz strategy worked out for him and that he's going to be able to make it to the end. He's going to end his partnership with Ford with a win if he can pull this off, Josh.
That's fitting right there, you know. I mean, that's just the way you need to end it, you know, on good terms.
Here we go. 15 laps remaining. And Christopher Rich has nobody to contest it because he is pulling away. You know, they weren't happy with the track during practice, even during qualifying. They didn't start exactly where they wanted to be. During their interview, Rich said that he was just going to be happy to be able to run towards the front by the end of the race. And here he is leading it.
Yeah, I mean, I bet he's smiling ear to ear right now.
"13 laps to go, and he has almost stretched the gap to a 2-second.
But can he make it to the end? Can any of these drivers, all of them, can they make it to the end?
You know, we've seen Brandon Cook really get a lead and then really lost it towards the last, 5 laps. Michaels finally caught him. Will this happen to Rich? Is Rich pushing it too hard right now? And this is going to come back to bite him. He's also catching up to traffic, Josh. "11 laps to go.
Yeah, lap traffic may play a factor in this. You know, they might contribute to who wins or loses this race.
Right now, there's a championship hanging in the balance. Christopher Rich, longtime member of the Fat Money family, the Fat Money universe, and right now, he is looking to win his first championship since the FMRA conception. And he's going to do it in the Sportsman Series. Can he pull it off? When you're a team owner driver and you know you're coming up on the back of the pack and you see one of your own, does that affect you?
You have to zero it out. You gotta not even think about it. You got to see them as another, just at this moment, another competitor, another driver, because it'll mess you up. It'll get inside your head and hinder your performance. So hopefully it's not.
Right now, traffic is becoming a thing as we got 7 laps to go. Christopher Rich is your leader. Chris Michaels has fallen back to almost 3 seconds. I mean, what in the heck? That
lead may shrink here since it's come up on laps. No, it hasn't. Never mind. I stand corrected.
Christopher Rich started in 18th place today. Zane was really blocking there. Did not want to go a lap down, but I don't think you can fight the inevitable.
No, you can. And he probably got a near full saying let him go. And, you know, they do have the blue flag with the yellow slash indicating you got faster trucks coming, and he probably was told kindly to let him by.
Right now, 3 laps to go. 2 when we cross the line. And I don't see a way, unless Christopher Rich wrecks, that he's going to lose this one, Josh. White flag was in the air this time by.
He's off by himself.
White flag. And now we are on the last lap. Checker flag will be in the air. The winner of the Sportsman Championship will be declared. And I'm telling you guys right now, folks, as we're coming out of turns 3 and 4, ain't nobody taking this away from Christopher Rich as he's going to come down the front stretch. He's going to cross the line to claim his first championship. Congratulations. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, big time congratulations.
Christopher Rich, well done. Chris Michaels gets second. Tyler Ferguson third. Blaze fourth. Chris Gamble fifth. Brett Ryanier sixth. Jackson Beauregard seventh. Jeremy Stellhorn eighth. Brandon Cook ninth. And Jack Bad 10th. You want to see where your driver ended up? Go ahead, pause, read the screen, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Congratulations, Christopher Rich. Good job.